everyone, and welcome to patch 5.3. Whew. In the name of the light. Oh, this is going to be a big one. The manager of Suite is looking a little anxious, also blocking us from getting into the inn room. Ah, Master Bellies, will you be venturing forth today? Do be sure to take care of so. Though they say the star shower was harmless, one can never be too careful. But I concede it is not for me to tell the warrior of darkness how to look after himself. Old habits, you understand. Oh God, who's this? Ah, Alexander, how very opportune. Ah, it's you. Greetings, my friend. Do you perchance have a moment to spare? Sure. Wonderful, wonderful. I wanted to thank you, for revealing to us the truth of the Warriors of Light. After all these years, your tales set the record straight. Finally, the people see them as the great heroes they were. Or the great hero he is in the case of Ardbert. You too were surprised to see him, I think. At the time, I was not certain what to make of it all, but I could see the effect his words had on those around me. And then the stars rained down from the sky and, well, you know the rest. When the commotion died down, you were nowhere to be seen, but I was determined to express my gratitude, and so here I am. Thanks to you, Alexander. Oh, thank you, Alexander, for giving voice to the truth and restoring the Warriors of Light to their rightful place in history. Should you, perhaps, wish to have your account of these matters committed to writing, I would be more than willing to serve as your scribe. Indeed, if there is anything I can do to help, anything at all, you need only say the word. What can you tell me about the Warriors of Light? Very well. Tell me what the situation is like in the city. I'm guessing by that you mean the current Warriors of Light, not the old ones. So I'm more intrigued by that. Although it's probably the same question. I beg your pardon? You wish to ask me about the Warriors of Light? I know it does sound like it's about the old ones. Forgive me, but I dare say you already know more about them than any living soul. Save for Ardbert himself, of course. Unless you refer to the Warriors of Light more broadly. If so, I may yet be able to assist you in some small way. Excellent. I shall return to the cabinet at once and look up the relevant texts. Pray join me at your earliest convenience. No rest for the righteous, it would seem. Do not let me keep you, sir. I bid you a pleasant day. And yes, as you can see, I decided to go for the Scion Traveler's gear because it's kind of like what we were given to start Shadowbringers. I used it to finish Shadowbringers 5.0, so I thought seems fitting for 5.3, which is supposed to be the technical end. Cabinet of Curiosity. Aha, I remembered this time. Alexander! Excellent timing. I have but this moment finished gathering the materials for our lesson. Ooh, are we going to get some pretty pictures again? As a great many works make reference to the Warriors of Light, I shall, with your permission, focus only upon the details that seem most relevant. Oh, hello. The Warriors of Light, you say? Forgive us, but we couldn't help overhearing. We've been out keeping watch over the Crystarium, but it appears to be business as usual. So I thought I'd spend some time brushing up on my knowledge of familiars, and Alphino volunteered to help. I actually came on a different errand, but I'd be interested in hearing about the Warriors of Light as well. May I join you? The more the merrier. Of course, the more the merrier. If you would care to find a table below, I shall be down with the books in a moment. Were one to pore over the annals of... what's that? Frantic history, one would note the comparative frequent reoccurrence of individuals hailed as Warriors of Light. Ardbert and his comrades require no introduction, but many others bore the epithet long before them. To name but a few, there was... Alright, let's get these names right. Tolthwill? Sounds about right. Legendary first king of Lakeland. Rodford of Solard. The fabled Dran of Galgent duo... the fabled Dran and Galgent duo of Verbert. And no list of frantic heroes. No, Frantic. Yes, I get it. Heroes would be complete without the Archmage Tiuna of Ronka. In older texts, she was called a Warrior of Light. It did surprise me how ready people were to forget the negative associations of the title. But it makes sense if it's been around for centuries. Verily, in ages past it was simply a synonym for hero. In the wake of the Flood, however, Light came to be regarded with fear. The title used not to exhale, but to revile. To exalt. Exhale? Not even close. A far cry from its beginnings. He looked familiar. Very familiar indeed. This, my friends, is Novrent's oldest epic, the original tale of the struggle between good and evil. In a time where all lay shrouded in darkness, a prophesied hero rose to deliver the world from its doom. Fighting in the name of light, the hero styled himself its foot soldier, and thus did he come to be known as the Warrior of Light. Curiously, in the centuries that followed, other heroes appeared who claimed the selfsame epithet, despite sharing no discernible connection with their predecessors. And in time, Warrior of Light came to be a name accorded to all men and women of uncommon skill and valor. Oh well, the plot thickens. As you know, the title of Warrior of Light is also used in the source. Though the manner in which individuals have earned it are many and varied, heroes have been honored thus since antiquity. Nor does the custom show any sign of dying out, as you can well attest. It makes you wonder, doesn't it? It surely can't be a coincidence. Indeed not. Let us imagine a man who has awakened to the echo and is able to hear Hydaelyn's voice. As she styles him, so too does he style himself, a warrior of light. Of course, being blessed with the echo does not in itself make one a hero, and contrarily, there will have been no few heroes who were not blessed with it. But such distinctions are immaterial to the masses, and over time they came to use the title Warrior of Light, and the word hero interchangeably. Sounds about right. It would be interesting to see if the theory holds true in the other worlds, if crossing the rift were that easy. Hydaelyn did call me a Warrior of Light. Interesting, yes. What's in a name? It doesn't change anything. And yeah, I was thinking I was special. No, that is interesting. Hydaelyn at the very beginning called us a Warrior of Light. So that in itself would keep the name going, because people would know it, they'd speak it, it would be remembered, etc., etc. She did. I've never heard her voice myself. But I can feel her presence, perhaps through Minfilia. At any rate, assuming all of this is true, and there's a common thread behind the epithet, I doubt the Ascians will have been amused. To have the world at large associate light, and by extension Hydaelyn, with good, must have added insult to injury. While this discussion is undeniably fascinating, I wonder, should I be privy to it? Mayhap it would be better if I excused myself. Oh, no need for that, my friend. Pray accept our apologies. Your lesson on the Warriors of Light has given us much to ponder. Ooh, did someone say Warriors of Light? Ah! There's always a McKitten. Ricketio, are you alright? Ah, my precious tomes. Did I not say you must take care in the cabinet? You too, Arkil. Well? We're sorry, Master Morin. Aren't you? The Warrior of Darkness? My name is Ricketio, and I want to help everyone. Please, tell me what I have to do to be a hero, to be a warrior of light. Well, that's actually quite an easy thing to answer. To be a hero, you just have to be a hero. Do heroic things. Oh my god, there's a lot of people to talk to here. Setting aside our misgivings, It would seem churlish to discourage the young lady. Let's hear what she has to say. Even children want to become warriors of light. No harm done. Well, to the children at least. The children's inquisitiveness is to be commended. But oh, my precious tomes. Oh, sorry, we knocked over the books. Do you remember me? Yeah, you're the one who has, like, an uncanny likeness to Ardbert. When you returned from the sea with the Exarch, I asked you how you became so strong. Like, if you look at him, it's like a very... Stop looking down! The camera's up here! It's an uncanny resemblance, like eyes, hairstyle, colour, etc. Like, to make him look like a younger Ardbert. So, I want to become a warrior of light, but not one that fights with a sword and all that. No, I want to be the kind that fights with potions and heals people. And an apothecary. Apothecary, that's the word. And I'm going to help everyone in the Crystarium. No, in all of Novrant. When I told Arkil and Erwell this, they said the cabinet should have lots of tomes about potions. But this place is so big, and we don't have the faintest idea where to begin searching. At this rate, I'm not going to get anywhere. If one knew where to look, one should indeed be able to find treatises on potions here. Even so, I fear they may prove a little difficult for one so young, but... Esteemed warrior of darkness, perhaps you might accompany young Rikitio to Spigerix. Rather than through tomes, I believe she stands to learn more by observing the Chirurgeons at their work. Sounds like a plan. It seems we've finished here, so we'll come with you. Last one to Spigerix is a rotten egg. I'll go. I don't have this time. Yeah, last one to Spigerix is a rotten egg. Ha! I'll have you know I'm really fast. You're going to be the rotten egg. Zoom. I shall remain here and tidy up. I hope that today's lesson will be of some use to you. That's not the door. Right, so we want to go up the main crystal. Or Aetheryte, I suppose, yes. Oh! Let me guess, everyone's already here? Yep. Chesimil's medicines work really well. I just wish they didn't taste so bad. After you've finished helping Ricky, can you help us become warriors of light too? It appears there aren't so many patients at the moment. I only pray that such peaceful days continue. A warrior who fights with potions. It's certainly innovative. Innovative? That's the word. I prefer a blade myself, but each to their own. See how her eyes shine, my friend. We've made her day. As your machinations are known, it wouldn't do to dash the dreams of one so young. The Exarch would feel the same, I believe. Right, I'm here. What do I do? What do I do? Well now, what do I owe the pleasure of so many bright-eyed visitors? Is that the way of it, sweetie? You wish to learn about medicine? That's right. I want to become a warrior of light who uses potions to help people all over the world. Well, that is a very noble endeavour, and you aren't alone in it. No few at our infirmary yearn to venture forth as warriors of light. But ultimately, they have all decided not to pursue that dream. Huh? Why? Because the people here need them too, sweetie. The guards who place themselves in harm's way to keep us safe. The artisans who toil tirelessly that we might sustain our way of living. And younglings like you, who are the future of the Crystarium. They couldn't simply abandon them, you see. And so, difficult though it was, they made the decision to remain. Then, does this mean my dream isn't any good? Oh, sweetie, yours is a wonderful dream, and it would be my pleasure to help you to pursue it. If we all work hard, the day will come when our chirurgeons may set forth to aid folk in every corner of the realm. As we strive towards that day, I hope that we can rely upon you as well. Though I must warn you, ours is not an easy path. Oh, you must work very, very hard. I'm not afraid of hard work. I'll become the best apothecary ever. Just you watch. That's the spirit. Without further ado then, may I entrust you with a task? I have placed an order at Sweet Sieve for a potion ingredient, and I would like you to go and collect it. Oh, an ingredient? Leave it to me, miss. Would help if I told you what it was. My, such an abundance of energy, though I can't help wonder if she'll be all right by herself. My apologies, but would you mind accompanying her? When you arrive at Sweet Sieve, speak with a woman named... what's that? Gracian? And she will point you in the right direction. I can do that. I shall join you. As the one who suggested this course to Ricketeer, I would assist in her first steps. And what about the two of you? Are you coming along too? Well, we do want to become warriors of light, but not the same kind as Ricky. So we'll wait here for a warrior of darkness. When you return, please teach us how to fight. In that case, Rin and I shall keep them company and take the opportunity to ask about their aspirations. Alright, see you in like a minute. We know you're busy, but we want to be just like you. We hope you'll teach us how. We won't move an arm until you return. Too many grown-ups would only diminish Ricketeer's sense of accomplishment. We'll stay here and talk to her friends. If it has to be Sweet Sieve, I assume the ingredient is some manner of crop. Thank you, sweetie. I feel better knowing that you're keeping an eye on Ricketeer. Alright, where's this? Over there, so there's not really anywhere that's closer. So we've got to do the most heinous thing of all. Run there in real time. Pumpkin portions? If it isn't the warrior of darkness himself. May I assume you're with Master Elfino? That's correct. Right, lest you wonder, Chesameel's order is for grapes. As busy as we've been of late, however, I regret to say we didn't have the time to harvest them. So it was with apologies that I asked Master Elfino and his young companion to help themselves to the fruits on the vine. Perhaps you could lend them a hand. It's the undersized grapes you want to pick. They're too small for normal consumption, but suitable for making wine and medicine. Okie dokie. Well, I'll wait. Are these small enough? There you are. As it turns out, the ingredients still want for harvesting, so we are going about that now. Okie dokie, let's get grape harvesting. Only the tiny ones. Oh, you're here too. We're picking little grapes. It's quite fun. They were too small for normal consumption. These grapes are suitable for wine and medicine, yeah. Wow, you picked this many already? Amazing! I dare say we have enough between us. Shall we take them back to Chesameel? Hehe, I can't wait to see what she's going to do with them. Tell me, Ricky, what made you want to become an apothecary and warrior of light? Why? Well, a while ago I fell sick, really sick. My body was burning up and I felt so weak I couldn't even get out of bed. Then a travelling apothecary came and gave me a potion to drink. It was the foulest thing I'd ever tasted, but it made me get all better. Or it made me get better. She was so brave, the apothecary. Oh, sorry. She was so brave. The apothecary, I mean. She went around taking care of people, even when it was dangerous. And I decided I wanted to help people just like her. So I started brewing potions out of grass and giving them to my friends, but I don't really know what I was doing, or if there was anything else I could do. Then not long ago, a neighbour told me he was going to become a warrior of light and go travel the world helping people. And I thought, that's the same thing I want to do. I see. Out of curiosity, what did your neighbour do in the end? Thaler? I haven't seen him for a while, so he must already be out there looking for people to help. Thaler? Ah, one of the guards awakened by the star shower. Thank you for sharing your tale with us, Fricatio. I myself took inspiration from one not unlike your travelling apothecary, and I hope her good example will spur you on to realize your dreams. But it will not be done in a day. Such lofty goals are reached through hard work and persistence, through countless little acts of heroism, like delivering grapes to Chesameel. It would seem I've been labouring under a misapprehension. I convinced myself that it was Elidibus who had sowed the desire to become warriors of light within the hearts of the people. But I see now that the impulse to aid their fellow man abided within them from the first. Elidibus did no more than give it a name. And as he so kindly proclaimed, we must return to our own world ere long. With the Exarch labouring tirelessly, I doubt not, but that a way will be found. Yet I believe I speak for us all when I say I cannot leave in good conscience, not until we have dealt with the Litivus. This is no longer a strange and distant land after all. Novrent has become a home to us, and her people our own. Let us return to Spigerix. It wouldn't do to keep your admirers waiting.